Hey, super legends, superheroes, and superstars. My name is Michael Caine. No, it's not. It's Dr. Dre about the Doctor, and you are tuned in to Hot Hire, which is the #1 place if you're looking to move forward faster with your job search. So today, boom! I'm excited. I've got an incredible human. This woman, absolutely love her vibe, love her energy. She's had a formidable corporate career. The word that I would say is zestful. She is zestful. So without any further ado, I want to give a massive, huge welcome to Kat Jeffrey.
Woohoo!
How are you, legend?
I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you. I'm so honored to be here today, and I'm so excited as well. Right?
I'm the one that's honored. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate you giving up your time.
No, all good. I'm so pumped to be here.
Yes. All right. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, cool. So firstly, I like to talk. so I'll try and keep this short. So basically grew up here in Sydney, Australia, and started off my corporate career. Super eager in my 20s at St. George Bank, and I was loving it. And I quickly learned that there was huge opportunities working for big corporates, and I was determined to be CEO. In my 20s, I wanted to be CEO. So we had the amazing Gail Kelly as our CEO at the time, and I was so inspired by her. Like, she just lit me up, and I wanted to be her. So I was determined in my 20s to climb that corporate ladder, and I became a leader really early on. So I was 23, team leader, ready to take on the world. And I progressed through and had lots of amazing opportunities, but I was always focused on the next thing. So I'd get a promotion, then I'd want the next promotion. I'd get a promotion, and then I'd want the next promotion. And I had an amazing career. It ended up being Westpac. So Westpac took over St. George, had an amazing career, and then I got poached to work at Virgin Australia. Now, I thought this was my big break, sexy Virgin Australia. So first 3 months, best 3 months of my life. Next 3 months, not so great. So that ended really quickly, and that was a real defining moment for me in my life. And I really had to stop and look at why I was here and what I was doing. And I made some really, really big decisions in my life to change my life and start living my life for me on my terms.
Love that.
So yeah, so basically made some big life changes, and then started working at Telstra, which is another big corporate here in Australia. But when I was working for Telstra, something was missing. I started getting over the corporate world, and I found a passion for coaching. So I started studying, I started coaching people, and I loved it so much. And I was, for my last kind of year at Telstra, I was really tossing up whether am I going to stay in corporate, or am I going to do coaching? And an opportunity came up to put my hand up for redundancy. And I did that, and I left earlier this year, and I have just gone all in on my coaching business. Woohoo! And I absolutely love it so much, and I'm just thriving, and I'm never looking back. I'm never going back to the corporate world. This is my jam, this is my purpose, this is what I'm here to do. So now I'm ruling LinkedIn, or trying to rule LinkedIn, and having just such an awesome time.
Yeah, can I just say I absolutely love your content on LinkedIn.
Thank you.
Absolutely killing it. Actually, can I ask a question about your drive? So you said when you were in your early 20s, and that you were just really driven. Where does that drive come from? Would it be maybe one of your parents, or?
Yeah, that's such an awesome question. So basically, actually, when I was growing up, we grew up in a family. I love my mum, so mum, dad, and sister, but we grew up with not much money. We were kind of always struggling to make ends meet. And I didn't want to live that life anymore. I was so determined to change what I call, like, we were living in like a poverty mindset, like that, just that everyday kind of paycheck to paycheck, and struggled to make ends meet. And I was like, F this. I'm not living my life like this. I know that you can change, and I know that there is a better way. And that was like, that's the fire in my belly, like to live a life of abundance.
And was Grace Kelly like the first person that you sort of looked up to, or?
Yeah, she was like, and she just had like, and people ask me, but she has such a presence, right? Like, you know, when you can just feel somebody in the room, and she just was like so endearing and so kind. And somehow this blew my mind, right? Somehow she remembered every single person's name. So you'd meet her once and she'd remember your name, and you'd get in the lift with her and she would be like, hey Kat, hey Dre, hey James, like, and everyone was like, oh my God, she knows my name, she knows my name. Like, it was such a big deal. It meant so much to people. And I was like, I want to be like her.
Oh, I love that. All right. So do you have any tips for, say, like job seekers or employers, or, you know, anything valuable that you could share?
Yeah, for sure. So I actually just did a post on this today. So basically, my biggest tip at the moment, like a lot of people are saying to me, like, Kat, there's not many opportunities, like there's nowhere to go in my current job, or people keep on using COVID as an excuse, or things have been put on hold, or like there's not much in the market. But there is opportunities out there. You've just got to really be strategic and look for them and reach out for help. So many people don't reach out for help. I've had coaches for 15 years, like basically my whole career. So reach out for help first, number one.
Yep.
Number two, I say to people, start showing up like that in that next version of yourself. If you want to be a leader, start showing up as a leader. Put your hand up for extra projects, like take something on, like stand out, so people are like, hey, who's this guy, or who's this chick? What are they doing? Like, you need to stand out. So many people sit there and say, oh, nobody recognizes me, it's not fair. But you've actually got to do the work, and you've got to step up and start like being the person you want to be, showing up as that person every day. Like, that's what I would say. So seek out a coach and start showing up as the next version of yourself. And the other thing is, one more quick tip is, like, this is such a perfect time to upskill. There's so much education out there. There's so many amazing courses, podcasts, masterclasses. Like, make it a priority to upskill and learn something new.
Oh, do you know what, Kat? I absolutely love your passion.
Yeah, I'm like,
all right. So what do you have going on at the moment? Any like programs, projects, anything exciting?
So much exciting stuff. So LinkedIn. So I'm like loving LinkedIn and engaging and meeting new people. But one of the things I've just started, which I'm super, super excited about, is I started running masterclasses. So I did my first masterclass, which I have been dreaming of and visioning for ages. So I did that a couple of weeks ago, and it was like fire. I loved it. I had like so many people turn up, and I actually got one of my friends to help me, because I thought it's my first one, so I'll get someone to help me like manage the chat box. Okay. Throughout the hour conversation, there was over 1,000 comments.
Whoa,
in the chat box,
like
blowing up, because I made all these fun things to interact with. So yeah, I just got so much positive feedback. So I'm doing the monthly free masterclasses with lots of like hints and tips and secret weapons, especially around up-leveling in your career and your life.
That is so valuable. And how do people get hold of you? So say if they want to...
Yeah. LinkedIn. So Kat May Jeffrey on LinkedIn. It's my main jam. I'm also on Instagram and Facebook as well, but LinkedIn is where I will be hanging out all the time. So just check me out, friend request me, or no, it's not friend request, is it? It's connection request, and private message me. I have conversations all day. That's my number one priority, is to have conversations and speak to people and help people.
All right, cats. It's about that time. All right. Do you have a dad joke for us to finish on?
Okay, all right. So I did say to Dre earlier that I am not good at telling jokes because I start laughing at my own jokes. But let's see if I can get it over the line. All right, ready? What do you call a deer with no eyes?
Oh. I don't know.
No idea.
Oh, you didn't. Love it. It's your reaction as well. Oh, I should love it. All right. Do you have another one? Do you have another one?
Okay, all right. So I have another one. So it's like not a question one, it's more of a story. Okay, so 2021, what a year. What a year to go down in history. It's the first year ever that my garbage bin has been out more than me.
I love that. I love that. Pat, I just want to say you are an absolute superstar. Love your energy, love your vibe, love what you're about, love like your passion, love all the value. I'm gonna have to give you a mic drop. Yeah, boom! Just absolute gold. You're a superstar. So thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sending lots of love your way. Woohoo!
Boom! That's a wrap.
Yeah.